Welcome back to another video, you juicy pineapples. Now, today's video, we're going to get into Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 3. For those of you that didn't watch it last night, don't worry because I did, so I'll break it down for you. Now, a lot of speculation around and a lot of hate going towards Katie Taylor coming into the fight, saying that Amanda Serrano was robbed the first two. I mean, as a promoter, you kind of got to run with it. You kind of do have to run with it because they both were very close fights. Katie was hurt multiple times in the first two fights, so you can see why a lot of people, especially to the casual eye as well, that why they thought Amanda Serrano would have won the first two. And it falls back onto things that I say in previous. It's not a robbery if there's only a couple of rounds in it, or if there's a round or two in it. It's not a robbery. It's only a robbery when it's completely set apart. So, what happened last night, or should I say this morning? Katie Taylor proved the doubt was wrong. To be fair, coming into this fight, I didn't really want Katie to do the third fight just because she did look a little bit chinny. I don't know whether it was just chinny or whether Amanda Serrano does actually hit hard when she connects. Because Katie was wobbled. You didn't really see her in that sort of state in previous fights with previous opponents, etc. But one thing that was clear in this fight this morning was Katie Taylor is still on top. Whether it be the top ranking opponents in the division, I don't know. But as in top elite fighters, yeah. Which it kind of condescends what I just said. But Katie Taylor dominated Amanda Serrano this morning. Keep going to say last night. To be honest, I mean the first 3 to 4 rounds were kind of could go either way, but from there onwards, it was just Katie Taylor's night, and Amanda didn't really have anything for Katie. Like there was just nothing different. For every time Amanda Serrano landed one, Katie followed up with 3 or 4, easy. She was just finishing off with great combinations and clean work. I mean, she's just an absolute goat in the whole combat sports. I mean, I was just going to say in women's boxing in general, but it's not even in just women's. Like in boxing in general, she's an absolute legend. So this thing is done my head, and so I'm holding it. So I don't know. I mean, a few other people were saying that it was still closer than that. I didn't know. I probably got to rewatch it to like actually judge it. But for me, watching it live, I didn't see any way that there was even a draw or Amanda Serrano even winning. So I don't know. I was quite confident with Katie Taylor getting the win. See, my biggest regret that I didn't do straight after the fight, as soon as the final bell went, buff, done, finished, I turned it off. I didn't wait for a speech afterwards. I didn't even know. So to this point right now, I don't even know if she retired last night, this morning. Stop saying last night. So I don't even know if she retired. She probably didn't say anything in the ring just because she is a class act. At the same time, I don't know. I would like to see her retire on top. I mean, because that was the only kink in her armor, like a chink in her armor. Was it a kink? I don't know. Was Amanda Serrano, the first two. And now I think she's fully shut that up now because that was an absolute dominant performance in my opinion. One thing Katie does very well is box the basics. And not only that, it's her movement. Her movement is superior. It's not as pretty as like Lomachenko or say like Floyd Mayweather, etc. But it is effective. The way she moves kind of reminds me of like Usyk in a way. Just the way that he will get hit, but it's very hard to hit. Like they just make it very hard to hit. And that's where the success was coming from. I mean, big shots were landed for both fighters, to be fair. But I just feel like the last 3 or 4 rounds, Amanda Serrano really found it hard to even get a smidge close to Katie. Even just the tiniest bit. So, I don't know. maybe a little rewatch. So it was a good fight. I mean, in my opinion, probably a biased opinion, but it was a good fight. So I could watch it again, and I don't know, see if I change my mind. Doubt it will though. I mean, Netflix. I mean, they had their own people saying that they had it as Amanda, what was it, winning by a round or two. That's absolutely mental. That's absurd. Like, Katie was like, as the legend Eubank can say it, Rastafari. She done the job. She done what needed to be done, and there's not really more you can ask. But even below the Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano fight, the co-main, even the prelims, like they were all great fights. I mean, there were a couple in there that were kind of like, as Turkey Al Sheikh would say, Tom and Jerry fights, or shall I say Jerry fights. But that was a good event. It was a good event, and all in all, it was a good event. And I mean, what Jake Paul has done for women's boxing, unreal. I mean, love him or hate him, or just hate him in general, but you've got to admit he's done something great with his promotion, especially promoting female fighters, and that shouldn't go unrecognised, because when you see like footballers and stuff like that, they get paid a lot because obviously the sponsorship and the politics that go around the sport in general. Boxers do get paid a lot compared to MMA fighters, but that ain't down to the fans. That's down to the promotions not willing to dig in. But yeah, boxers, for what it's worth, should be paid more, because at the end of the day, they are putting their health and their condition of their body, whatever, on the line for, yeah, fair enough themselves at the same time, but also for us fans. So they should be compensated for that, which I'm not saying that they don't. And to be fair, the top fighters, there's still some top fighters that don't even really get a smidge towards, like, say your names like Anthony Joshua, and I get it. Pay-per-views, if you sell the fight, you sell the fight, and you reap the rewards from that. But there are still a lot of young professionals that will quit their job, and they'll be lucky if they make a couple of grand a fight. They'll be lucky, dependent, after paying whatever. They'll be lucky to break even from quitting their job, because they'll do a training camp and they'll miss a month's wage for the job they've just quit. So say if they're earning 2K a month, say if they're in a 2-month training camp, 8 weeks, normally kind of what it is. Some people do have quick turnarounds if they can. Some people can't get fights because they're just that good. It's a rough time. But before I sidetrack too much, I'm going to leave this video there. Let me know what you lot think. If you even watched the fight, or if you're going to watch it, if you're going to re-watch it, if you did watch it. And let me know if your analysis is the same as mine, or if you had the outcome the same, if you had Katie Taylor winning by a significant amount of rounds, like 7 rounds, or if you had it more closer, or if you even had Amanda winning. If you did. Damn. But yeah, thanks for coming back for another video. I know it's different setting. Got to do what you can when you can, I suppose. But I'll catch you at the next one, and thanks for checking in. And please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you at the next one. Whoosh!